Hello and welcome to the Quad Life. Well, sorry I didn't get a video up last week, but yeah, I was not feeling up to it yet, and just kind of give another update of just what's going on with Quad Life. Well, now, as of when you see this anyway, it will have been just over 2 weeks since I last had surgery, and haven't really done anything since then. The procedure itself went all right. The doctor projected it would take about an hour and a half or somewhere around that, but ended up taking close to about 3 hours. And I read some of the report on what all they did to me after they knocked me out, and it sounded like they had me in several different positions and moving me around, I guess, to, I don't know, see different angles, or I don't know, to see if I could be a contortionist or something. I don't know. But the paperwork said that because of my, quote, unusual anatomy, it took about 50% longer than they expected to. You know, I'm over 40 years old, and I have 2 arms, 2 legs, hands, feet, and to me everything seems usual. And yeah, everything else is intact, but apparently I'm unusual enough that it takes longer to do surgeries for some reason. Whatever, that's what the doctor said. So this was my first surgery that I had while using my trach button, and they were okay with that, but in order to have better access to my airway if needed, I guess during the surgery they had something that, I guess if I remember correctly, like held my tongue in place or something, but it partially went down my throat as well. So I wasn't intubated or anything, but anyway, it did kind of bug my throat, and for the day after especially, my throat was really sore. And I didn't go out much for the first week. I didn't go out at all. And this is Tuesday as I'm recording this, and 2 days ago I preached at a local church here, and it's my first time being out since surgery and actually doing much, and could definitely tell I wasn't quite ready for it. My throat was extremely sore, and my voice was hoarse, and it's actually been kind of a struggle today even, so this video may not be all that long, we'll see. Or watch for the bloopers on the end. So surgery went okay. They got the stones out, and that was the goal. But then recovery now has been where I've been looking at more. Now, a long time ago, but not in a galaxy far, far away, I made a video about bathroom options, I think, for spinal cord injuries. If I remember, I'll try to get the link up there somewhere. And anyway, what I normally do is what's called intermittent cathing. That we just put a tube into my bladder about 4 times a day as needed, and can do what's needed. With surgery now, at first they did what was called a suprapubic catheter. That the hole that they made in my skin into my bladder that they used for surgery, then they put a catheter into that, and that is what drains into a bag either on the side of the bed or in a small leg bag on your leg. is what some people use all the time. And I've had some doctors that suggested for me to go this route. But I've also talked with other quads that agree and are the same thing as me, that unfortunately suprapubic catheters are like a super highway for infections. That a lot of people that use that kind of catheter have infections constantly. And yeah, I've heard that from others. I'm sure some people that that is not the case, but that's been my experience. So 4 days after surgery, then I was allowed to get rid of the suprapubic catheter and change to one that's called a Foley catheter, which uses, let's say, natural tubing for a tube that just sits in the bladder as well. And that I had to use until everything else heals up. And so that's what I'm doing right now. It makes it a little bit trickier to wear shorts and that kind of thing to keep everything hidden. But as the camera might be able to see, I am able to do shorts today, just being careful with it. And I was out earlier today for yet another haircut, which seems like I just did a video not that long ago after a haircut, but they come by every 4 weeks. And when I left the house, it was 78 degrees and sunny out there. So, like, hey, even late October, if it's that warm, I'll do shorts. So, hopefully the Foley catheter can come out soon. It should have by now already, but I take forever to heal with holes in my skin, and the incision is still open a ways, and stipulation is that it has to be completely closed before I can go back to my normal routine. So, waiting more time again. Hopefully I can get it done soon. One of the big things that I'm missing right now is doing my FES bike. With the electrodes that go on my leg, it wouldn't work too well to have a bag on my leg as well, and especially with all the movement. So that's why I haven't done it. I can definitely tell my body is a lot stiffer, and my legs are much jumpier than they normally are when I can get on the bike more often. So hopefully by the time this video comes out, I can be back to my normal routine, but we'll see. So that is really what I had for updates for now. I haven't been doing a lot, say, since recovery. I said this a while back on a trucking video, but just in case that was missed, for some reason Facebook has completely suspended my account, my personal account. I believe it was likely due to sharing Bible verses that they may not have liked, but I was not officially given a reason. And even though I have appealed the decision, I have not received a verdict yet. And I've also tried to start a second profile or a second account under a little bit different name and email address, but that one also was flagged and taken down even before I got finished signing up. So if you followed me on Facebook, well, right now that I'm guessing that is not available at all, and if it is, I don't have any access to it whatsoever. Well, a quick update to the update is that my profiles came back that they have both now been deleted, and the reason I suspected was not the problem, and what they cited is not something I'm going to state publicly, but to say the least, it is not something I did, so it's apparent that my account probably got hacked by the looks of it, and information was put on that I definitely do not agree with or condone. So my accounts for Facebook are completely gone, and I don't know when or if I'll be able to apply again, but here's the rest of the update. So also follow me on Twitter. I'm trying to post there more often, or on MeWe is the other option. But until I get my account back, that's what we're going to have to do, unfortunately. And I'm realizing that I kind of miss it because I'm not having much of a social interaction with anyone anymore than my nurses. So, I mean, they're fine to interact with and everything, but it's a limited base, to say the least. So that's today's update. I hope you're all having a great week, and look forward to another weekend ahead. And let me know what you're doing below in the comments. It helps with interaction, and as I said, right now I'm not having any social interaction with anyone, so I'd like to just hear what you guys are doing. So thank you for watching, and have a great day, and I'll catch you next time. Bye for now.
Go.
Go where?
Crazy with me.
Hello, and